The Glasgow 2014 Commonwealth Games are brought to you by ANZ, proud to be supporting the supporters of our homemade heroes.
Yes, mate. How would you like? Come on. Come on.
Double up, mate. Strike again. Push. Come on.
Needs to reach. I'm not going to.
Don't like it.
So important when you get one close to make sure you reach with that second one. Trail or just in behind.
Get up.
And Paul makes sure he's there this time. He's got his own ball to push in. Well, he's turned his back on it. That's a poor one.
First in there, mate. Get a turn out of
Won't
route.
help in terms of punching his own ball in when it comes to Jonathan.
Hold on, mate.
Nathan hoping to find his way around those two front bowls.
Well played, Hal.
Oh, that little edge certainly didn't hurt. Had good weight. Here it is again. Splitting for the jack, and then that little edge just straightened it out a little.
Side ball. That's a good ball short, that's the same. Is that just short, yeah? Sorry? Just short? Yeah, they're both short of it, yeah.
This front bowl's making it a little more difficult now.
Here's the practice swings.
Tomo. Yes, Tomo.
Played it well.
No, this is good.
Great shot,
Yeah, brought it out into the open for the forehand and second shot at the same time.
Here it is again. Sitting onto that front bowl, but making second shot. It's a very good result. Nathan hoping for a little touch on the jack. Missing, but finishing in a very good position behind.
Same ball, you find the gap, you get it, or you switch to that side. Yours were that far down. Their ball now. Let's jack high, shot ball. Again, yeah? Similar, you get a split, you're really good, mate. Similar shot.
It's where it's important to have total faith in the shot you're being called. I'm sure from the mat that head must look very difficult to arrive into. Just let go. Still, if it finishes in behind there, it's a very good position bowl.
Well, there's that negotiation around the front bowl. Get past that, he's in with a chance.
Come on.
It's looking good.
Well done, buddy.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Here it is again. Just a little touch on the jack.
Yes, it's loosened it up a little bit, but it's a much better position. Lots of holes and gaps, and not only that, but Mark Wyatt will have to go outside the line a little bit. Jack's off centre, and that's where the heavy stuff is.
Looks like he's reached. Weight looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a very good bowl, just slipping through a little.
It's drifted through, but it's second ball, and that's really good.
There it is again, just slipping through, but in a very good home.
Yes, you won't want to push it out much wider because it will bog down a little bit.
Tangled.
This looks like a good line.
Similar to his first. Two good bowls from the Australian skip, Matt Flapper.
Well, the ball just dropping inside the jack, so it's left the jack available, but it's a really good ball to get in that close. New line, new weight required with those two balls. Good skipping. Mark wasting no time. He knows what he has to do.
He's arriving.
Wants to be in a slightly inside line to give the ball a chance. Now it's arriving to the jack. Oh, ho, ho. Well, they got excited there. Good reason to. That ball looked to me as if it was coming onto the jack.
It certainly did. He had a good opportunity to take that jack back then to his opening bowl. But it's 2 to Australia. There it is again, just missing.
Oh, perfect way just to lift the jack up.
He knows it was a good bowl. He'd be disappointed with the result of that.
That's 4. Come on, Sam. Come on. Come on.
Have a look, mate. All yours.
Both opening bowls are a little loose, so we'll be looking for
Well cast
some
here, mate.
improvement.
Ready.
That's
Brilliant,
not
mate.
You feel on your last. Just keep it right, buddy. Yes, Paul. Trip, Pop. Keep climbing, Sam. Come on. Get up. Go.
Touch it, Lurchy.
Lucky to land on his own on that occasion. I think his weight was pretty good.
The mix, mate. Hold on as long as you can. Hold on.
Nathan would be very happy if he picked up the jack.
Yep.
It's a good ball there, just in front. Bowls isn't in the Olympics, of course. This is in many ways the pinnacle of the multi-sport events for bowls, and they've been trying to get into the Olympics for a long time. It was actually at one stage an exhibition sport back in the early 1900s in the Olympics, but it was never followed up. They're working, I know the bowls organisations are working with very similar sports, like petanque, to try and get into the Olympics if they can.
One, mate. How far short are they, mate?
There's a 4-sport consortium. It's been going now for over 10, well, 12 years. They've been trying to work on this, but unfortunately with no success.
Come on, buddy. Drop.
Nathan then playing the
Just the
weight
one
that was
down,
asked
mate.
of him.
Pretty similar shot. You got pulls on the way in. Use the ball to
position.
get the shot.
Getting plenty of instructions there. It just shows you how difficult it is to for some sports to get into IOC that have been working on it for a dozen years and not quite there. In fact, I'm not even sure if they're that close, to be honest.
No, and when you look at some of the sports that are in there,
it's a surprise.
It is a surprise.
Let's be politically sensitive regarding that particular issue. Yeah, it's just Johnson just pushing the arm forward there. That has to be almost total concentration to remember to push the ball through. Looking at the forehand, he knows if he gets the front white ball, it's really punching the other one away. Has to be a little bit careful because there's a blue ball at the top of your picture. Backhand, and it's almost out of commission. Players are not mic'd up for these events, but we'll do our best to interpret what they're thinking.
Playing controlled weight.
That's the one I was thinking of. It's in terms of the short ball, it was always going to be problematic.
Sunshine's made its way out now. Maybe time for the players to take their jackets off soon. Warm up a little bit.
We're still not warming up for the Aussies. Oh, that's a real bonus. Didn't get the ball clean, but pushed the short ball onto it. Always a possibility of that happening.
There it is, onto that short ball. It's a very good result with it resting on that back Australian ball.
That's what he was aiming for, the Australian ball, but a bit wide. He was going to get the outside, and a bit narrow. He was going to get his inside ball. So it was a real percentage shot from Mark Wyatt. It came off very well. Well, forced onto the backhand now.
Be a draw shot for Matt. Just going to come inside the wing ball. A little bit tight.
Yes, it's coming across very quickly. Would have been a help if he'd have got an edge there. Might have pushed the front one out. As it is, it's to the Wales with a spare shot opportunity.
Sparks. Come on, Sparks. Keep moving, Sparks. Hurry, hurry.
Looks good.
Just struggling for weight, that's all. Really, the outside ball was the target to try and drop inside it. Very quickly decided what the score is. It looks like two confirmed by William Beattie. A little bit of encouragement there from the Welsh management. Go on, my boy, get in there. That's what he's saying. You don't need to encourage Sparky too much. He's always well up for things. Good lad, Mark Wyatt. Been around for a long time, considering he's only 36. Married to Claire, who's from Northern Ireland. She was an international player there, moved across the university. under 25s international, and met Mark. There we go.
Another bowling romance.
Yes, it was indeed.
Great start, Paul.
I think that's how
Like
they
that,
met
mate.
through the under 25 international scene. Very talented player, Mark Wyatt's wife.
Go on, mate. Up here, Rudy. Buddy.
Good opening ball.
I think from memory, I have to go back a bit here. I think she was studying sports science. Very appropriate.
Stay, son. Stay, stay, stay.
Oh, he's got past. Yes, he has indeed. Little touch. Could have done without that.
Yeah, coming in nicely. Yeah, that little rub without that, he would have been right on the jack. It's good effort from Wayne as well.
Yep, good ball. That's good leading. Really good leading from both players.
Just on jack, eh? You turn that jack away, mate. Sit the ball, it's fine.
Jonathan was this very unusual swinging of the arm all the time. Quite often you see it when people are going to drive, just to loosen their shoulders.
Just how long you're
He
gonna
does
stay
it
for me.
with every ball.
Played it well.
Great ball, mate.
Just finding the gap on that occasion.
Landing, Lurchy.
Handy,
Aussie, mate.
very handy there.
Yeah.
Nathan looking for a similar shot on the other hand. Sit the ball or trail the jack.
Friend, mate.
Finishing in behind.
Pace is pretty good. Soon at your last.
Good
Turn that
headless.
jack down, lay the ball.
Building up nicely.
Oh, you're pacing up hard, pal. Get up, Tomo. Okay. Okay.
It's very interesting, the swing of the arm, because
Up
it
to
seems
there,
to
mate.
vary the amount of
That's
times
right.
that he does it each time. And
Just as good.
knowing my coaching experience, we try to keep the same routine every time.
That is absolutely right. Don't want any inconsistencies there.
Body effort, pal.
Always make the same gap.
Still finishing in a very good position.
There he is. Nathan Rice. Can't remember the moustache before, but
No, I think the moustache is new. There's a couple there with a little bit of extra
facial growth.
facial growth that I haven't seen before.
Wonder why you call him Lurch. My goodness me. Tall, broad shoulders, slim guy.
Perhaps he thinks it gives him that sophisticated look.
Took my moustache off a long time ago, and I reckon it dropped about 5 years off me, so not going back there again.
Oh, that's a very good draw shot. Not sure whether it's made it. May have.
Well, they're having a look at it. Don't think that one's in.
Matt hoping to find the gap himself. Edge off that. Oh, play with reasonable amount of weight then.
Well, maybe a little bit more than possibly what he thought he had, because there was danger of taking his own ball out.
Yes.
That's what Mark Wyatt will be thinking about. He's got a good back ball.
Yeah, also holding the best bowl at the back.
So rest the ball off or turn the jack. make a 3 as the shadows start to appear and the sun pops out. It's starting to get very pleasant, I have to say. Bowlers will like this. Bit of warmth on their back.
A little wider with this one. Let's see if it comes back in onto that side bolt. Doesn't want that side of it.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
think,
he pushed it out enough.
yep, he had enough weight to punch it out for the double. Looks under.
May not. Oh, weight wasn't bad.
Yes, it was a good effort. Just missed the line slightly, but it's 2 more shots to Wales. It's 2 doubles. It's eased them nicely into a 3-shot lead.
Here's that last bowl of Matthews. Good weight, but just missing his line a little on the tight side.
Yourself out.
There's Paul Taylor. Welsh lead.
Settle down, sir. Great start, ball.
That's good stuff. Good leading. It's been a good game, this. Good quality game. And Whitaker.
Looking a little tight.
There hasn't been much between these two in this match, I have to say.
No, they've both been playing good quality lead bowls.
Yes, ball. Yes, ball. Somebody settle down, sir. Good lead, mate. Good stuff, mate. That's fine.
What are you doing, mate?
Dropping short on that occasion.
One
I don't think
down.
he wanted that.
Right on top.
Jonathan Tomlinson plays skip a lot of the time. A lot of people thought he would be skipping this triple.
Next time, pal. Next time.
I think Mark Wyatt has more than justified his selection to skip it. This is a big match, really, for Wales, because it's Nathan Rice. They really need to get this bronze medal.
Come on, big fella.
A lot of funding and
Up your gate, mate. Well played, mate.
various other benefits come through winning medals at Commonwealth Games.
Shot.
Good shot of Nathan's there, just arriving on the back bolt.
Stay. Stay. Stay, sir.
Certainly an improvement, this one.
Great effort.
A little touch on the jack.
Go again. Mighty goodie, mate. Hurry now. Come on, buddy. This is good.
Useful ball. It's not in the count, but always handy there when you've got 3 opposition balls in that area.
Australians too have invested a lot of time and expense on their campaign to be here. A lot of preparation, and they too will be looking forward to their first medal. So a lot of pressure on both these teams.
He's hoping to drop onto the inside ball. Would have given him second shot.
Here's that last ball. He's giving it a chance, but just a little on the tight side, finding that gap. Could easily have sat on that bowl and fallen in.
Matt Flapper. Gently, gently. And again, it's not wasted there, but making gaps at the moment.
I'm not sure that weight was the plan.
Don't think so, really, but it's no bad thing to leave gaps around the jack, especially when you've got the last bowl.
Tracking very well.
Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, it's very close. He's getting a clap for it.
Very close. It's indicating that it could be that last bowl. It's come in for shot.
Either way, you still play the backhand, try and touch the jack a little bit. If he can carry the jack in the right direction, he could make 2 or 3 out of it.
Angles.
Oh, he's giving it a look.
Hurry. Here, mate. Right.
Ball first, then the jack. Yep, well done. Depends on the angle he's pushed at. It looks like it might be 2.
Very good ball from Matt. Regardless of what the count, he's played it very well. Here it is again. Just a slight edge off the Welsh bowl, little touch of the jack. Matt showing a little bit of emotion, doesn't often show much.
Move it up, Rudy. Young good.
No time limit on this match.
You have
18 ends to be played.
the teeth, buddy. Well played, Rudy.
But there are rules in place regarding time wasting. And I think the markers and the umpires have been very good in keeping that in check, keeping the game moving. And the players, to be fair, have not been abusing it, which is excellent.
No, I've not seen any indication at the players. Oh, that's a good shot. Good opening ball from Port. No, the players have been very good, keeping it going.
Come on, Rudes.
Wayne in the area.
Body effort, mate.
Oh, good effort. Would have liked the other side of that ball.
6 inches past. Go. Left ball. Travelling pal. Go on, go. Go.
That's good stuff.
Oh, it's good leading.
Get solid for that, mate. Ball throwing.
I was going to say, he might be tempted to have a run at this because the 2 balls that go, the jack will also go into the ditch. Yep. Down with the runner.
It's close.
Bit of both. Jack's in the ditch. That toucher will go into the ditch and stay live. The other ball, the Welsh one, will be taken off. It's dead.
Here's that last shot. Making good contact. Jack in the ditch.
One down,
See that
mate.
ball that was next to the Jack, finding its way in the ditch as well.
Up to yours. One shot down. Tomo. Well played, son. Great shot.
Very good effort. That's a good ball.
It's a very good ball. It looks a lot further on television than what it really is. It's good stuff, this, I have to say.
Match it up, son. Falling off your edge, man. About 2 feet. We got third shot. 2 feet off. How much you go? Get up. Hurry. Come on. Come on.
Just run that one out a little wider. Maybe that extra push.
Well, that's the problem when you go out a little bit. It's very difficult. It's unplayed surfaces out there, and we thought that a wider bias ball would be beneficial here, and it has been used by many players, but a lot of players using slightly narrow bias balls, and they're running up and down, so narrow tracks.
Must have missed that. That little touch took the weight off that bowl a bit. I think it may have reached.
Well, it certainly would have been a lot closer without the touch. Wales needs something in here.
It's got a nice line.
Struggling for weight though. I just wonder, can he filter through here? I think Matt will see if there's any way he can get to that blue ball.
Well, get it, man.
They do have a toucher there too. Wayne's opening bowls was a toucher.
Yes, they're all a bit far away, but it's hard to beat that on the draw. Tempted with a little rock and roller down on the forehand to try and make the gap to edge the ball out or push the ball into it.
Well, he's playing weight up to those bowls.
Oh yes, cut the both of them. Well, there was always a possibility of that happening.
Here it is again. He's making contact.
The last minute.
Yeah, he pushed that one in, but promoted the other one.
This ball, yeah. Oh, shot, yeah. About 2.5 feet off the edge. You're looking at that on your last. Yeah. 18 inches. Big shot.
Last ball, shadows are getting longer and darker.
There are shadows. That means the sun's out.
Yep, as we like to see. Oh, there's a chance there, Mark. 1 to blue. Last ball of Matt Flapper just failing to do the job.
Turn back. Keep going, Sean. That's Paul. Travelling, buddy. Come on. Don't give up yet. Come on. Come on.
First one, buddy. Ready. Out. Roots.
Little edge on that one. Helped Wayne finish behind in a good spot.
Stay on your road, Sean. Stay a little bit longer. Stay. 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 Well played, Paul. Very
Very
good,
good.
sir.
Come on, mate.
Yes, nice adjustment.
Similar. Rudy. Come on, buddy. Well played, Rudy.
Good leading, isn't it?
It
These
is
two
good
players.
leading.
Down
Yeah,
yourself.
it is good
You've got
leading
last
there.
ball.
Moving things around and drawing good balls in. They're giving their balls a chance.
Had very, very few loose bowls between them.
Get on. Good, mate. Like that, that's fine.
Touch him, mate.
Well, no harm being round in the back position.
Oh, this one's tight across the head.
Speed, Lurchy.
Not bad weight.
Here you go, mate. Beat that for shot. Hurry. Come on. Come on. Come on. Not a lot, pal.
That's the one.
Oh, tight again, but finding its way through.
Mark Wyatt down on his forehand. He's got a ball to push in. If you can make it past it, it's even better. Oh yes, just there. Just made it with an inch or two to spare.
Mark's last delivery. Lovely draw shot. He's playing with weight up on the forehand. Oh, popped that ball out.
What a result. Ball on the ball, maximum.
Here's that shot again, getting onto that front bowl, enough to push the red right through out of the head. Well, probably the best result he could have got from that, the angle that he hit it.
I would say so. Well, there's a ball out on the extreme that they're looking at the moment. Umpires involved in it as well. In the meantime, Mark's trying to draw in close. Repeat of his last ball would be good.
Very good line. It's looking good.
That's good stuff.
Very good shot.
Really good ball. Hard to do that. Play one, then just repeat it.
Here it is again. Especially when you have the added pressure of those 3 balls of Australia being there, and he's drawn it in beautifully. Hugs all round, the boys.
Get it, mate.
Going big again. He's got it.
Oh, he's got it again. Really good drive. Nothing fortunate about that one. Bang on target. Took it out, clean as a whistle. Looks like a couple. Well, it's confirmed it's just a single.
Here it is again. Straight out of the head. No movement on the jack.
Good strike. Well, this match just as swings and roundabouts. Been some very good stuff played, I have to say.
Right up now, mate. Come on. Ready. Well played, Rudy.
That's good opening ball. Wayne heard them then calling him Rudy. He's more commonly known as.
Yes, Paul. Wait for play turn. Get up, get up!
That's great lead balls.
That's what they're there to do. Put balls in the head. Create good opportunities for scoring for their second and third.
Well again here, mate. Cease. Well played.
Another good one, just in behind.
Working around it, mate. You beat the last one, you're really good. Get out. Get out, stay out. No,
I was a bit unlucky. I think his weight was roundabout.
Looked
Right,
pretty
mate,
good to me.
mate. Lay in the ball. Get the jack first.
You can feel the excitement starting to build in this game in the crowd and with the players.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the match, and everything when it gets to this stage.
shot, mate. You've got to be
A
that
bit early
area.
for their own from home, but it's the core bit.
Side to side, like I say, you're dropping down, lifting paws. Get the last one of there, you're good. Gets the ball, he gets 2. Gets your jack, he makes it 3. Sorry? I go there, mate. Get to that area.
I always think that period from about 10 to 14 is the core bit of the game when you really need to be solid. Not lose too many shots. When given the opportunity, push on for the big counts.
Yeah, there hasn't been any real big counts in this match. Only the 1-3 scored on the 6th end. They've all been 2s and 1s other than that.
both teams just having a little chat together. So little in this match. It's been a really, really good game. Once again, a tight little head in of 3 balls around the jack. Advantage Australia, they've got the back position as well, but they need another one.
You're in the right area, Lurchy boy. Lurchy.
Certainly in the area. Oh,
Looking for a sweet connection. It's okay, it's not bad. No, he's lined the shot, it's just opened it up a bit. But he's taken all the danger away. If that Australian ball had been removed, it would have been a bother. It's out in the open now.
there it is again. You can see from that angle, just the edge on the jack to push it out to the side.
This ball. Take your roll. Hold your pace. Take the walk, mate. Give me this and that.
Oh, it's
Wide away.
in the area.
That's good, very good.
Very good shot there from John.
Well, it's not easy to get out there because the jack is well off centre. New line, new weight needed, but this crowd's really building up for this match.
Good, man.
Playing big weight. Matt looking for the...
Yeah, wrong gap. Needed to be the other side of the blue ball. He was on the wide side of it.
You like that, player? You just think if you've got good weight and you get caught there. Come on, buddy.
Needs another one close. Should be his forehand he's playing, which means that you can get a little bit extra draw on it.
See you, man. Come on, come in.
Not sure if it's going to reach.
Well, it's not reaching, but it's not a bad ball in terms of protecting it. Won't protect it on the forehand. It's still available for that running ball. I'm just looking to see what the Australian position is here because they really don't want to take their own ball out, so they might have to adjust the weight. There you go. Take that their own white one out, and well, it could be 2. Remember Mark Wyatt. Still got a ball to come.
Nathan and Matt discussing the options.
Well, if you go for it, it's possible to get an edge and your own ball. It's very hard to draw either side. So you need the pace to get through the channel at the front. Not easy. If he's going to try and draw this, have more or less accepted the fact that it's going to be very difficult to get the shot and hope to get a good second.
It's probably a better option. It gives them a couple of second shots, hopefully, but he's pulled up short.
Well, he will feel that's a bit of a wasted ball because didn't give it a chance. Good chance here from Mark Wyatt now. He knows after his first ball he needs to put about 3 or 4 feet on.
Has he pushed it enough?
Missed chance. Takes a single though. Two shots in front for Wales. 5 ends to go. Still this tight in the last couple of ends. The game will certainly slow down a little bit, but I have to say they've rattled through it very well indeed, and all credit to the organisers for the Commonwealth Games and the bowls, because there were some problems at the World Championships with a lot of slow play, and they've introduced these new rules and it's definitely had an effect. And I love the 2-ball triples. In my opinion, it's a much purer game than the 3-ball triples.
I think the majority of people agree with you.
It would make a change.
I know I much prefer the 2-bowl triples.
Well, it's just quicker and it's more accurate in terms, and you don't have a whole plethora of balls up there when you're playing into heads.
Yeah, 3-bowl triples feels like a bit of a carnival.
Yeah, it is.
To me. Makes his way around this. It'll end up in a good home.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Well, the leads, you know, 2 balls in the head, 2 balls behind. That's
can't ask for more than that.
Exactly. That's good bowling. That really is. That's good leading. And these two have had a great battle, I have to say. Paul Taylor and Wayne Whitaker.
Great line, Meg. Tomo. Tomo. On you go. Great effort. Yeah.
Hold the shot, mate. Got a foot. Lurchy. Hang around, son.
Take a yard out, mate. You're right on top of the jack. Hurry.
Couple of feet,
Well,
pal.
just trying to take the weight off, over adjusted.
Come on, mate. Push. Lurchy, come on.
It's looking like a good line. A little touch on that.
Well played, mate.
Hadn't had that edge, it was going to be a little touch on the jack.
Not only that, it would have hidden the jack. So it was a very good ball, but just sitting at the shoulder now for Mark Wyatt to use.
Just going to duck underneath, I think.
Hang on.
Well, the ball stayed up. That's actually a lot better for him. The next delivery, he's got a ball on the jack, nice and clean now. He's also got the ball to take out.
Here he is again, just the edge on the back of that bowl, standing it up. Oh, may even be shot.
Well, indicating 1 at the moment to Australia. And that's a pretty tight head to get into. Well, big swinging greens of Australia would allow you to come around balls and just dip in. But outdoor balls in the UK normally doesn't allow for that. Yeah, that's why he was on the narrow side. Oh no, that's opened it up for a shot on the other side now. That was closed down before that front ball was moved. It'll be on Mark Wyatt's backhand. It's a left-hander. That looks very inviting. Ball on the ball.
Certainly does.
I think he skipped this very well in this match. Mark Wyatt, he's got a maturity about his play.
Playing down his forehand.
Hurry!
He has to let go.
Well, he just decided to draw it. Not sure about that shot. I think the percentages were on the other side.
Well, he had a possible split or push, promote his bowl and roll onto the jack himself.
He must have fancied it himself, really, to draw it.
He's been drawing very well.
And he was very close to the first one, so I could understand that he felt he could make it. And it's such a tight game, he maybe didn't want to open things up. Well, Australia happy enough not to play the last ball.
Good time, mate.
So that's the run for home now. Such a good game. One shot in it. A lot of heat in that sun now. It's well up. Skies are clearing.
Yeah, Paul.
Two of the Aussies have managed to take their jacket off.
Come on, Emily.
Must be getting warmer.
Come on. Come on, Paul.
Matt still has his vest on, so still a little warmth there.
Well, yes, the vest for you is the jacket over jacket. It's something different over here.
Rudy. Go now.
This is beach weather for us.
2 feet to nail it, son.
That's the thing. We take an umbrella to the beach, and two things. You know, one is the sun, and the other is the rain. Either way, it's covered.
You can see that lovely blue sky appearing for us now.
Keep bending, son.
A little bit loose. Really, for the first time from Wayne.
Sorry, mate. Go shot.
If you're going to be a little bit loose, they're nice if they're in behind.
Oh, yes. Perfect edge, right in behind the jack.
Got 2 balls past. Draw up onto it if you like.
Here it is
Get the
again,
jacks ready
just
to
a
shot.
slight edge. And a little touch on the jack as it went past.
Just falling after that.
Yeah, it's about 2 balls past me. Draw right onto it. Get right behind.
Well, he's drying off his balls even more, so I wonder if they're going to attack this.
Whitey's played, I say, he's looking to just set that shot ball through or trail the jack back to his own.
Well, he's in the area, just needs to hold. Actually, that was a nice weight to play with. That's enough to remove the ball or turn the jack. So he had Very nice weight on it.
Similar. Hurry. Not all bad,
Nathan
mate.
playing with
Play a bit action,
nice weight
Jack.
also,
Leave it
but
to that ball
a
away
bit
to make
tight.
a couple of shots. Jack down rolls is fine. Even if you're slipping it, you get into the tee. What are you looking at? Extra? What do you mean extra?
He does swing that ball a lot,
Probably four
even
legs,
when he's
couple of
standing
feet on
before
it.
he asks the question.
Guarantee yourself to the ball. Sit the back too.
May just be a way that may relax him or help him focus, perhaps.
Well, his first ball was 6 backswings. That one was 7. And he'd had a few before the question was asked. Just, too much weight on that one. We all have our little quirks.
We do.
So.
Matty.
Matt tracking well.
Got him, Matty. Hey, Jack. Right shot, Matty.
Ball first was always a perfect result.
And sitting in behind with his own. And it's a very well positioned bowl for them.
That was a good ball. That really was a very good ball. That's tidied the head up completely. Bit vulnerable before that. Takes it out, drops in behind for a back toucher, narrows the target quite considerably.
Hurry, Mark! Hurry!
Mark's after it. Oh, he's got it.
It's a great hit that was.
Excellent hit. Now let's see where the jack has gone. Looks like it's off the rink and it'll go into a respot position, but where is that? Oh, it's right there. Just in front of the Aussie balls, but I think it's won the wheels.
Here's again the contact. Oh, players having to jump out of the way of the jack then.
Really good strike. Little punch through of the other ball, taking it away from the respot position. It's won the blue at the moment. And this will be interesting here because we've got choices. Matty, does he decide to try and remove the ball or does he just try and tickle the jack at that length? It's a question. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do because the ball's available to him. He's on the backhand, he must be trying to tickle the jack then.
If he's a touch tight, he can even edge off the shot bolt.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to be too wide with this.
He's certain. It's all to do with weight now because his line's pretty good. He just needs to dip inside. Yeah, just the weight, that was all. Held him over it. Don't think that's made any difference. Mark might be tempted to play the other side now, but play the safe side. In the indoor, I would call this just a high line drift. Throw it out on a high line, let it drift in. If it gets within a foot jack high, well and good. If you don't make it, there's no damage done. But in this rink, I'm not sure if a high line drift even exists.
Highland drift sounds like a dance.
Oh, it's a great shot. We love it.
Spot.
Yep, he's pushed it out. Now the ball's coming back. Now it's drifting in. Has he got it? I don't think so. Just dropped a little short. That was a great end of balls. Won the whales, no messing about. Aussie guys are good at looking at things. They're not going to measure in the hope of something happening. They knew the shot was against them.
Back and back. Just go in chance. Like your line turn. That's four. That's four. Yeah, right, you know it, buddy.
Oh, lovely opening bowl for Paul.
Yeah, he's had a really good game, I have to say. Very little between these two leads in terms of the quality of their play, and sometimes even more important, their contribution to the triple. Look at this. Look, there he goes. And that's brilliant, because although he didn't get the shot, he's opened it up. Quite often it's not about the selection of the players in terms of just quality of their play. It's to do with a lot more than that. Harmony comes into it.
Get up. Get up, Paul.
How they encourage their colleagues and how they behave on the rink. All part of the selection process. It is subjective, of course.
Get in there, buddy.
There'll always be people left off that others think should be on. It's a good triple, this Welsh triple. In this match they've played very well.
One of your best, mate. Turn that white to me. Get up. Hurry, mate.
Ball starting to swing now. Not sure that it's going to reach. No, falling well short.
You what, mate? Love it. Come on, mate. You call it. Draw toucher, mate.
Oh. Frontman's the problem. He's pushed that right up.
Played that well tight.
Big chance, mate.
Turning quite a lot out on that hand. I need to take
Hey, would you?
a wider
So
line.
you got a couple of thirds in there. You slip the yard through, you're good. Turn the white.
This one looks better.
Yes, Tomo. Just get off the line, pal. Get off the line. Go on, go, go.
All he was right, mate.
I think I expected more from that ball at this length.
You're going to be a chance here. Working.
Nathan's improved his
Come
line.
on, son.
Has some weight now. Much better effort.
3 ends to go. Things will start getting a bit nervy out there. It's a long way to come to walk away with nothing in your hand. So, big push from Australia needed.
Good. Good wing.
Once again, pushed out wide. Australia really need to get the shot here. Turn the jack round the corner for a couple. Good clean pickup.
Hurry.
Handy trap needs to get around that front one though.
It's wrecked on the front bowl. He's opened the track now though.
Even if you get us there. Pace good, yeah. Pace is good,
Jonathan
yeah.
saying, Mark, the track's open now, draw in for another one. Get another ball in the head.
Starting to let go now.
Hurry.
Press onto his short bowl. It's got a good chance. Yeah, very good result.
Yes. Fair to say that one was well on the inside and got a very fortuitous rub.
You know, mate.
The chances were there on the inside track. Don't think Matt's going to muck around with this.
No, he has to hit this and he has to hit it hard.
He's tight.
Off target, all the weight in the world there, but he was off target. That's a costly miss.
At this point of the game, only a couple of ends left to play.
Oh, 3. Wow. That was a nice little touch that Mark Wyatt got.
Only the second 3 of the match, but not a good time for the Aussies to drop a 3.
It's a long way back from 5 shots and 2 ends. Not easy.
Hang on, Paul. Come on, son.
The biggest gap there's been in this match so far. And a very good timing for the Welsh boys.
Double check, mate.
And that's only a 10, 12 inches jack high. I think it's actually coincided a little bit with the way Paul Taylor has played. He's been very consistent, but he's just upped his game even another gear or so in the last few ends.
As long as you're beating the white.
Strengthening the number of balls in the head.
First, you're good. Yes, Paul. It's all right, buddy. Run. Come on, go.
Needs to hurry.
Go.
Not quite, just over the line.
Run, Rudy.
Head up the wind a little bit.
Wayne needing to reach with this one to give them a chance. Just promoting that last bowl of Paul's.
Take the 2. Just guaranteeing yourself you pull the white is very good. Either side.
Wayne, hands on head. Wouldn't worry too much about it because it's framed, the jack. It could have been a lot worse.
Get up on your roll, son. Good.
Looks a bit under, but he's coming into a good
Well
home.
there, pal.
Sparky will not worry about that. Anything behind the jack is good. Now it's up to the Aussies to get another one in. They need a close ball.
Oh. Hold on. Well played,
Is he hanging
Richie.
on for it? He is. Good delivery. Nice pace too.
Held on nicely at the end then.
Yep, if he missed the ball, he was always going to come to a good home.
Hold the shot either way.
There it is again. They need a multiple this end, Australia, if they're going to have any chance.
Easy. Easy to turn, son.
Task with this one, and set it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I was a bit fortunate, to say the least, to get the back of the ball against the jack. But if you're not up, you don't get.
No, touch narrow. He
mate.
would have got the right edge of it and sat it right through.
No choice now but to reach up to the ball.
Pretty good here, Lurchy boy. Oh.
Needs to hold.
Hang on, yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot. That is a great shot. Absolutely bang on. Clean as a whistle. Takes it out. Lies a double.
Here's that last ball. Nathan holding, sitting that shot ball through. Couple of feet. And staying there himself for two. And again, different angle. Good shot.
Mark trying to get back off the high line. The backhand now, it's coming back as the weight comes off. He's in with a big chance with this one. Oh, super stuff. Second shot, that's exactly what he needed. Big hug from Paul Taylor. Well done, mate.
Yeah, there it is again. Oh, some great stuff here. Sitting that back ball.
Yeah, the Welsh boys were 2 yards away by that stage, running up to congratulate him. Aussie need more than one shot. They really need a 2 or 3. So I'll have to give this a chance. Just outside, it wasn't far away. I think they might have to actually just take that risk of coming right in on it. If they give the shot away, nothing they can do. They need to move that jack.
Anything up to about 6 inches would be lovely for them. Pretty hard to do on a green like this.
Well, I was thinking that, you know, to be truthful with you, to draw that with 6 inches of weight. Ooh. Well, they want this to grip a little bit, not go too far. Well, that's pretty good. Another back ball cover. He couldn't do an awful lot after the first one except try and drop it in. Just get another ball in. There's a little chance here for Matty, but it's not easy. This is a very difficult shot.
Needs to arrive just on the inside edge.
Well, they're not saying too much about it. It must be inside. It wasn't up. That was the problem. A little bit frightened of giving the shot away. Well, it's a healthy lead, I have to say, going into the last end. 4 shots. You can almost protect that. Bit risky to go in 2 or 3 up. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's very good to go into the last end a few shots up, but 4, well, I think in 2-ball triples you're talking about them scoring a 4. It's a big ask. That's 66%.
Well, it certainly is a big ask, given the quality of these two teams. I don't think it's going to be very difficult.
Certainly is. So Wales have got a little tiny grip on the bronze medal, but not quite enough to secure it. We'll know in about 5 minutes. Good match. 2 hours. Well,
been a brilliant match. This is some really good quality goals played throughout from all players.
Welsh triple, all played well, I have to say. Very well skipped by Mark Wyatt. Hasn't been taking risks or chances. He's tamed down his early days of when he was a bit flamboyant, let's say, with the running ball. But he's matured into a very well balanced skip.
Rudy, hold. Wide here, pal.
Holding around that nicely.
Good ball. Very good adjustment.
And very important that those bowls are in behind rather than short to give them a chance of picking up a number.
For the extra yard, you're close, pal. Yes, Paul.
Here, Paul.
Yes, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Looks like the adjustment. Oh yes, is it ever. Can't remember the last time that Paul Taylor failed with 2 bowls. He's always been there with at least 1.
And that's so important to be able to play that correction.
That is an absolute beezer, that one.
In the mix. Words.
This is close.
Well
Got
done,
it.
mate.
Lovely ball.
Still creating the chances, but
Drop my paws, you get the shot.
here it is again. Just getting onto that bowl to push it back.
Oh my goodness me, that slipped out of the hand. Well, because the ball ended up behind the mat, it wasn't a completed delivery. It's so rare to see that. There's a good grip on that ball, John. There you go. Could have been worse, could have been 10-pin bowling. Well, that really could have hurt someone. Wouldn't have fancied a 15, 16 pound ball going back like that.
Especially not if you were standing behind it.
Gets the white one, it's good. Yep, won't do any harm there.
Sit him your throw, mate.
Now, Aussie boys, you need a little turn of the jack. That's what you're looking for. Or rest the ball off.
Tracking well. Has to let go onto that. Oh, has he got it?
Oh no!
Just turning it in.
And he's made it so much harder with that little. Oh, you can see the dejection on the face of Matt Flapper. He was just a tiny bit heavy. Yeah, they know. It's just made it so much more difficult to remove the ball. It's also because of the front one. You can just see it there. The shortest of the Welsh bowls is now a very good protector.
He wouldn't have liked it at the time, but
Nope. But it's turned out to be a very handy bowl. I think they're debating which hand to play. You know, it's Australian bowls are all over on one side. The forehand looks good because if you miss the 2 white ones, you come into position. The backhand, if you lock in the bowls, it's absolutely brilliant. And if you miss it, you'll also split the 4 shots.
yeah, they won't be worried about dropping a 1 or 2. They'll be looking for places where they may potentially drop the 4 that Australia needs.
Just a yard off his last delivery. Preferably delivered first time. No slips with this one. Slippy hand time out there. Pressure, the heat, everything.
Sweating with the sunshine.
Stay. Stay, Tomo.
Now, will he hold this line? He needs to hold it. Well,
Okay. This guy.
yeah.
It's okay.
I don't think that's a really good situation. He really wanted to be wider than that because he's opened the channel. Could have hit the ball solid.
Yes, the Australia now has, oh, here it is again, just wrecking on that front bowl. Australia has a chance to trail the jack across the head.
Exactly, it wasn't really there before, but the channel's well and truly opened.
It'll take 2 big bowls from Matt Flapper.
Oh, he looks inside, just but not much. Oh, look at the weight. That would have been just perfect, absolutely perfect weight. Well, Wales now are in a situation of having to cover those bowls. Forget about the head completely.
Jack, how you beating these?
Not sure whether the Jack will squeeze through there, but they're going to have to try with their last bowl, Australia.
Yeah, you can see just the shadow there of Jonathan Tomlinson looking for the wide bowl. That's what they're looking for, a wide bowl.
Just run it out.
Oh, that's good. That splits everything. That's a beauty.
Couldn't be in a better position than where it is.
Not as wide as where John had his foot, but as soon as it went in there amongst the 4 Aussie bowls, this is miracle time now. That's the perfect bowl to kill this head off.
It's going to be very hard to manufacture a 4 from that.
Well, I think they've got 5 hands on the bronze medal. Just one more to come. Played this end well. Paul Taylor set it up. Bit short with the first bowl. Got in with the second. Very, very good leading performance, I have to say, from Paul Taylor. In fact, a very good performance by the whole triple. Jonathan's done his bit coming behind if Paul missed. And Mark Wyatt has been absolutely rock solid at skip. Aussie's had a couple of chances, but just failed towards the end of the game. Now, what can they do with this last ball?
Reaching.
He's underneath it. Yep, it's going to be 1 or 2 shots, but that doesn't matter. It's 1 shot to Australia. The Welsh will not worry about that for one moment. The crowd responding to this win by Wales. They've taken the bronze medal, and I have to say that they were just a stronger triple really throughout the match.
Yes, I think both teams played some wonderful bowls throughout the game, but the Welsh team certainly had the upper hand, especially towards the closing ends.
Yes, there wasn't much in it, I have to say, for most of the match. Just the last 3 or 4 ends as Nathan Rice, the boys come together just to discuss things, and Matt looks very, very disappointed, but one of those things, you were there for the playoffs, came out of the section play, won your quarter-final, just missed out in the semi and have just missed out on a bronze. Disappointing for the Aussies, but that's a big result for Wales. They needed a medal, and that's exactly what they've got today. Big crowd. Session's now finished. Their final score, 16-13.
Led out by a lone piper representing the Army School of Bagpipe Music.
Well, the men's triples medal ceremony in the sunshine here at Kelvin Grove. And the medal winners are being led onto the green by the medal bearers as South Africa gets ready to receive another gold here in the sunshine of Scotland. Paul Daly of Northern Ireland, silver medalist, leading the way. And Wales, who will receive bronze.
Medals will be presented by Deputy Lord Provost of Glasgow City Council, Baillie Gerald Leonard, accompanied by President Commonwealth Games Association Cook Islands, Hugh Graham. The winners of the bronze medal.
While the President of the
Wales.
Commonwealth Games Association of the Cook Islands, Hugh Graham
represented by Paul
looking
Taylor,
colourful as he has
Jonathan
throughout
Tomlinson,
the last
and
few
Mark
days.
Wyatt.
Wales take bronze. While Paul Taylor, Jonathan Tomlinson and Mark Wyatt, the Welsh medalists, defeating Australia in the bronze medal playoff match. Very tense match, very exciting game by 16 shots to 3. Proud moment for the Welsh bowlers. And now for them, it has been presented to all the medalists, the Scottish Quake. So, wooden quake designed by the Glasgow-based designer Paul Hotchkiss, symbolising love and friendship of the games.
The winners of the silver medal, Northern Ireland.
Well, the men's triples final was between Northern Ireland and South Africa. And Northern Ireland, well, they had a spirited fight back in the match. They trailed by 14 shots to 3. They brought that back to 14 shots to 10. And South Africa won the final 3 ends. There's the skip, Neil Booth, bringing his international career to a close at these games. He will play in the 4s. Neil Mulholland at his first game, so too Paul Daly. The silver medalists for Northern Ireland. They too are presented with the quake. Were formerly used as drinking cups in Scotland, either one-handed or two-handed, back in the 17th century. Traditionally in silver, but for the games, they are in wood.
Gold medalists and Commonwealth champions, South Africa. South Africa represented by
It's a third gold medal on the bowling greens for South Africa.
And Bobby Donnelly.
The women's 4s and the para-sport mixed pairs. And what a haul it has been here in Glasgow. Oh, first to receive his medal, the experienced Bobby Donnelly. Played throughout the match with a cap on. And doffed his cap just a couple of times after great shots. Petrus Breitenbach, or Pierre as he prefers to be called. And in his second year in international bowls for South Africa, Prince Nulonde is a gold medalist. Well, they were a newly put together triple for South Africa, but they work beautifully well together, and they can celebrate in the sunshine of Glasgow. And once again here at Kelvin Grove, we'll hear the national anthem of South Africa. Well, when South Africa's bowlers return home and go through security at the airport, last what they have to declare. They can declare a very successful long bowls games and plenty of gold medals. Prince Newlondy, Per Breitenbach and Bobby Donnelly, the gold medalists in the men's triples for South Africa.
People always say I'm the Beatle who changed the most.
From Academy Award-winning director Martin Scorsese.
George had two incredible separate personalities.
The musical.
He was clearly an innovator.
And spiritual journey of the quiet Beatle.
It's a big change when you start making the journey inward.
George Harrison, Living in the Material World. Thursday, 8:30 on Rialto Documentary.
This July on ANZ Golf World,
We chat with the biggest names in the game.
find out why Adam Scott is giving the finger to putting.
They've got to use anything to your advantage.
We go inside the wacky world of golf fashion.
Tiger doesn't own that colour.
And Laura checks out New Zealand's $1 million driving range.
Be watching my favourite show, ANZ Golf World.
That's all this month.
ANZ Golf World, Wednesday, Sky Sport 1.
No sleep-ins. All seasons. Out the door. You don't know us. Or me. We're out there. Every day. Lungs heaving. Muscles screaming. At the limit. Over barriers. Through disappointment. Past pain. For a reason. To beat the best.
You say when, you say out.
To be the best. To be next.
All yours. Take them on.
Every drive, every shot, every putt.
There you go.
Every twist and turn.
My goodness.
That's what we
All add up to golf's final major and glory's last shot.
How good is that? It's perfect.
The PGA Championship, August 8th, Sky Sport 1. Brought to you by DVS Home Ventilation.
Sundays, 8:30, Season 2, The Midwives, on Vibe.
The Glasgow 2014 Commonwealth Games are brought to you by AN.